Nakwambia, yesterday, Teen Republic officially marked 11 years of existence. The first episode of Teen Republic was shot at a day like yesterday, 11 years ago. So it's been an amazing show with a lot of hosts coming through. Na tulikuwa na host wa kwanza wenye walianza. Initially, the show started with Anita Nderu, and she's basically been making charts in the industry. Alafu Anto, Neosoul akakuja akamjoin pale, and they had a dynamic duo. I know they don't like us saying this, but Jose and I were literally kids while we were watching them, and we were inspired by them being on air, and this show has basically grown ever since. So we decided, why not have the OGs to celebrate 11 years of Teen Republic? Why not have the OGs themselves on walianzisha hii show kabisa? Anita and Neosoul are this week's Bazengas. Ebu cheki hii story bana.
Hello guys, now today on Teen Republic we feature the first guys to actually ever do it here on Teen Republic. They are our pioneers. You know, this is where it all started and how it is actually going. That is none other than Anto, Neosoul and Anita Nderu.
What's up? Welcome to the Teen Republic. It's another amazing Saturday with your two favorite hosts.
Yes, and I'm your boy Anto Neosoul, and this, who is forgetting her name, is...
I haven't. I was waiting for the opportunity for this gentleman to allow me to introduce myself. I go by the names of Anita Nderu, also known as the Little Oreo. Yeah, that's about it.
And unapea dem inch anachukua whole mile.
We want to know, man, Anto has been doing radio. Anita has also been doing, you know, amazing stuff from brand promotions and everything going on around in Nairobi and also beyond. So this is a story on Bazanga Teen Republic. Yo, welcome beautiful people. So I know many of you guys have been asking, where did Teen Republic actually all start? So this is where it all started. That is how it is going. Yeah.
That feels like such a throwback. This is where it all began. Before Christ.
It's like before Nairobi had an expressway. This is it.
The segment is, you know, here's the thing, guys. Before we actually started shooting, we had an amazing conversation with these two beautiful people. So they're going to introduce themselves. How are you doing today? Maybe for the new audience that actually don't know you.
Again, thank you so much for achieving the goal of making me feel extremely old. My name is Anita Nderu, and I was the original host of Teen Republic in 2011.
Wow.
Shot my first episode January 28th. I think the first episode aired February 7th.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but somewhere along there.
Yeah. Anto, welcome, bro.
And of course, it's Anto Neosoul. I joined... Yeah, I mean, it's been... Wow. You know, I feel so bad. I feel like you can't... Can we have a conversation about being on this show without necessarily looking back? Can we look forward to where we're going to? Anyway, so Anita is the OG, by the way, of this show. To be honest, without Anita, Teen Republic would not be Teen Republic. And then that's just the truth. And then I joined Teen Republic after she interviewed me, and we had great chemistry. And I ended up hosting the show with her for 2.5 years, and I think for an extra year. But anyway, she's the OG, and then I joined the OG, and here we are with the new host. We were in primary school doing homework when we were doing this show.
Do you know how they introduced themselves to us? They were like, "Oh my, we remember you." Again, I was in primary when you guys used to host Teen Republic. I'm just like, wow. You could just say, "I recall you from the previous episodes of the Teen Republic."
Yeah. So, you know, moving forward, it's been a journey, yeah? So maybe I just want to learn the chemistry that you two have. How was it? Was it something that came up naturally? Is it something that maybe you rehearsed? How did it come up after that?
I'm going to try to put the mic in the center because we normally talk very haphazardly.
Yeah, we are just like...
Anto and I have always had very natural chemistry because I came to interview you.
Yeah.
Were you releasing your album or you were releasing a new song?
I released Chips Funga. I mean, I think
Chips
it was
Funga.
It was what everyone was talking about that time.
Yeah.
So you came to a band practice.
Yeah.
And then the band kept asking me, "Do you know this chick?" I'm like, "I've never met her in my life."
I had never met Anto a single day in my life either, but the interview was so great.
Yeah.
It became the highlight of that show, and then the chemistry was so good. You were asked to come in and audition, but then the interview alone was so dope. They were just like, "Cool host."
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but we also spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
The thing with Anita and I is that we fought a lot, and not fighting personally. Like at you kwanza you're right.
I'm beginning to feel this is going in the Dr. Phil
Yeah.
direction.
No, not like 40. Now you need therapy. It's for we come to a shoot, for example, and let's say I'm late as Anto, and then I probably don't apologize to the crew, and Anita gets angry about it, and it's legitimate. Like I'm being honest here to see Danganyane.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, and I don't apologize, and she's like, Anto, that's wrong, and I'm like, no, but I texted you guys, and she's like, no, these guys were here for 2 hours. You should just be nice, and that made us better human beings, which meant that by treating people better, we were nicer to each other because she'd call me out. Anita will call you out.
But you did as well.
Now, and I'd do the same thing. So that made us like, you know what, to Kosane, to Eshimiane, and it made us, to be honest, Anita and I love each other. So that chemistry really worked for us.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe moving forward, what's your most memorable maybe interview that you guys ever did? Like William Semonyamli have on Teen Republic at the time, and you're like, wow, kumbe, I have this guy on set.
Well, obviously the one where I got Anto, and then I like that I'm saying that like I acquired you like an NFT.
Like stocks. No, I think I know your favorite episode.
Which one was that?
Wizkid. Because you always talked about it, always.
Oh, no,
before he was ever a thing.
Oh, that was because, so what happened was, at that time, I think Wizkid had 2 or 3 jams out. And he had come to Kenya because he had featured on Sugar, the show on MTV. And then Anto was on that show too. Anyway, at that time, Wizkid was not yet a very big deal in Kenya. So when I was telling my producer, I want to interview this guy called Wizkid, she was like, I mean, okay. I mean, it's fine. So we went to Fairmont, we shot the interview, and I was very excited about it because I was a very big fan. And then when many years later, everybody was raving, I was like, wait, I interviewed that guy. And then, of course, that footage is nowhere to be seen.
So now,
Oh, Anto, who was yours?
Mine was Red Sun because he was so tall. I looked like a dwarf the whole time. I think it was the first time I trended because Manze I suffered. Like there was no way for us, even if we sat down, there was just no way to interview Red Sun. But I also was such a huge fan of Red Sun. And to be honest, it's only on Teen Republic, and especially during our time, where people like Red Sun, who never liked being interviewed, would be interviewed. Before that interview, there's no recollection of any interview of Red Sun on any TV station.
Right.
So yeah.
So now there's a whole conversation on Play KE music, yeah? 70%. And guys have been saying these shows are not playing Kenyan music and Kenyan content. So I want to understand, maybe during your time, you never had Gengeton going on air. So now we have Gengeton, we have new artists like Trio Mio, who's really young. So maybe, you love Trio Mio. So maybe, how can you say maybe the transition, is our music industry growing as compared to when you guys were doing the show, as compared to now, the present, how is it?
I'll let Anto go first.
I feel, even as an artist, I mean, you can see, the thing for me with Gengeton is I feel a lot of people are very quick to judge what they don't understand. On Teen Republic, when we started off, for example, you look at artists like Timothy that who maybe that time would be considered a Gengeton of that time, who are not being taken seriously. I mean, look at him now. You know, we had every artist who, and the thing about Anita and I, we were very intentional. We'd interview people who everybody didn't want to interview, and we'd make them stars. So for me, it's intention. It's not even about how far we've come. It's what is our intention with pushing the music. So, and we had a top 10. And I remember that time, Kenya didn't have she started off with the top 10 and there was no chart show in Kenya. And to be honest,
I'm sure there must have been at least a few.
No.
I really appreciate it.
No, I'm being honest because see, now me, I'm a bit older. So now, see, I can recall. So think about it. There was no trend. There was only a Teen Republic. The other one that was on the other station had to move their show to a weekend so they could compete with Anita and I. And the other shows are radio shows. And they didn't have chart shows per se. So with her starting the chart show, I think, to be honest, I'd say we had 80% of Kenyan music. I mean, we had Avril, Maria, Waire, South Soul just started off, Elani, the interviews with Elani, South Soul, all of that started off at Teen Republic. So and I learned one lesson from traveling is you need to host your own people, because when you're also in trouble, your people will host you. So if for not lack of anything else, just do your thing. And I think Anita can also tell, even with her experience with the radio, how she's seen the shift. Yeah.
Talking of radio, yeah? Maybe now after Teen Republic happened, you went into doing radio, now you're doing radio, you have done TV, the trend. So how was that transition from Teen Republic to, did Teen Republic actually help you to do radio, and also for you as well, maybe do radio and also TV at the same time?
Yeah, it did, because what Teen Republic did is I built my confidence in how I spoke publicly, but then above and beyond that, because we used to play such a what you call a hands-on role in the show. We helped in the scripting, in the producing, we sat in the edit suite and saw what was happening. We were part of the show from scratch to the final product. So it was easier while joining radio, it was easy to be able to put together your own scripts, to put together your own show, basically, because you already had an idea of how that works. Yeah.
So it's based on the same thing. So unfortunately, this recorded segment is not so long. We can have.
We can have like this. Have you guys seen Anita how she's dressed?
Bruh.
Teen Republic, you need to use the hashtag. Bring them back more.
My wig is glued on so tight, it's not coming off for another 3 hours. So start talking.
Can you?
So here's the thing. We're gonna do an intro. I'm gonna give you a challenge. You guys are gonna do an intro for us for Bazenga. So you're gonna say we're having this and this particular guest. So you're gonna introduce Joseph, and my co-host Aziza, and then you're gonna come along. We do it?
Yeah. The only thing I'm gonna say is, are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure you want us to do this?
I'm not about. I don't want to take the job of the youth again.
Is your job permanent? Aziza and Jose, is your job permanent? I'm warning you. Okay, so we stand. We stand. I think I look like Popcorn and Kanan. Who do you think you look like?
The black chick in Vampire Diaries, and the chick who steals in 666 Park Avenue. And I'm not just saying, I've been told several times.
Yeah, she looks like the chick who steals in Triple Park Avenue.
Okay, she's also a witch. All right, happy now? Yeah, she's all. And oh my gosh, this is so wrong. I look like witches in 2 programs. The show has come to an end. This is a bad sign.
And you can
enjoy the rest of the show.
And that is coming from a real witch in a real program here in this real country called Kenya, on that real station called NTV, and that's how we do.
Coming to you live from many decades later, my name is Anita Nderu.
And of course, it's Anto, Neosoul, and you're watching the biggest, the illest teen show in Kenya.
Teen Republic. And we are about to introduce a segment called Bazenga?
Bazenga.
Bazenga.
Bazenga with a twist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
It's like cocktail with a twist. Strawberry lemonade like this.
Are you like this?
By the way, this is how
We've never had
our links used to be like this.
We've
There's no
never had
single
a single link that actually went according to plan. We were introducing the show Bazenga.
Yeah.
And we have Aziza on there, and we have Jose on there as well.
Yeah.
And wait, so is it the same one that we are on also, or are we not?
I think it's a new one. So this is what's happening, guys. Okay, so from that show that you just watched, since we haven't changed clothes, we're now about to introduce. They've been doing this for 4 or 5 months.
Yes.
These are our grandchildren, our children. Now
Please,
10 years.
Have you seen the way they were addressing us?
Yeah.
Already making us look like we're 65 years older.
And then, Anyway, these are our grandchildren as far as TV is concerned. We've done this for many years. Please, make some noise.
We're now auditioning for the Teen Republic grown.
And welcome to the stage, Aziza and Jose. Aziza, come to side. Hi, what's up?
I like how you came to your side because she was like, I'm going to hang with the shorter side of the...
It's like, let me pick my fights. The smaller, the better.
Yes, thank you for having us. This is so cool.
Yeah, so...
I am very excited to watch.
There you have it, guys. This is where it all started, come literally. Sama, and here's
Yes, sir. Me, I'm just stunned at the outfit, man. You look absolutely gorgeous.
The blue eyeshadow days had to come to an end.
Definitely represented you with the blue.
With the blue, like
everything.
We actually used to get, we used to get clothes from a guy called, it was Freddie, right?
Freddie,
yeah. Yes, we always somehow managed to always get really, really dope clothes, and we're grateful for that. Thank you, Freddie, if you're watching.
Thank
we're
you.
very, very grateful.
But anyway, show love these guys. This is where our journey started.
Sure.
And and just show them love. And of course,
what's your hashtag?
that is our hashtag Teen Republic NTV.
Yes, sir.
Your handle?
Our handles at Aziza_H, at Joseph_Trends.
Yes, her voice. Hello.
I'm just like, you need to try out for radio.
Yeah. No, she's supposed to be my co-host, but then she refused to come. But it's okay. It's all right.
Really?
I won't call her. I won't.
Oh
my God. Oh my God.
And now you heard that here first.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, keep it NTV. Keep it. Be nice, be
Teen
kind.
Republic NTV. My name is Joseph Minus of Trent. So please tell us, whom do you want to see next time on Bazenga? That is an Anita Nderu, amazing, looking lovely as usual. Anto Neosoul, big brother, good stuff, and my beautiful.
Big brother, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you
guys,
so much.
Okay, but guys, I really have to teach you again TV 101.
Okay.
Don't stand here and tell us who do you want to see next time. And do you know who we are? After us, who would you want to see next time?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
This guy's
Over the years, humility also disappeared.
It
from
went.
Your soul's life.
It went on 6th floor. Gone. Anyway, bye guys.
Back to the studio.
Bye.